Hello, I'm Robin Henning, and welcome to another Exchange Life Nugget of Truth. This week, I want to share with you some simple communication techniques for conflict resolution. First, establish a regular habit of making time to check in with your family members. These times will help you to proactively deal with issues before they blow up into conflicts and problems. Now, as you're discussing your issues, make sure that you use I for the subject of the sentence instead of you. I see this happening. I hear this being said. I think this about the issue. I feel this about the issue. Here's what I desire to see happen about the issue. And here's what I'm going to do to help bring about resolution. If you shift into you, the hearer is going to feel attacked. And they're going to go on the defensive, and most likely your discussion is going to dissolve into a conflict and into a fight. And it's really not going to resolve anything. It's only going to lead to hurt feelings. Next, avoid preacher words like should and ought. Again, these words convey criticism, and it puts the listener on the defensive. Well, you should change your attitude. Well, you ought to get up earlier, or you should spend more time with family, or whatever. You should, you ought. It creates defensiveness because it feels like, because it is, it's criticism, and it only makes things worse, not better. Lastly, avoid extreme words like always and never. These words are rarely true. In fact, we use them to exaggerate the situation, to create empathy for our own position on the issue. You always do this. You never listen to me. You're always at work. You always have an attitude. Well, that's really not true, but we're trying to convey how wronged we feel in order to create the empathy that will provoke them to change, which it just doesn't work. It doesn't happen. So if you practice these simple techniques, use I, not you, for the subject of the sentence, avoid words like ought and should, always and never, you're going to see issues resolve much more peacefully, and fewer of them will blow up into problems and into conflicts. So I hope you'll practice this. I hope it encourages you, and I hope you have a blessed day in Jesus.